A new year, a new focus. In his State of the Union address, President Obama talks about the jobs he wants to create and the job he's done so far.
Despite our hardships, our union is strong. We don't quit. I don't quit. Let's seize this moment to start anew.
We'll get reaction from Vice President Joe Biden and Senator John McCain. More trouble for Toyota as the automaker recalls another million cars, while GM offers Toyota owners some cold hard cash to make the switch. After admissions of infidelity and a love child, John and Elizabeth Edwards finally separate, just as a new tell-all book hits the shelves. We'll bring you the latest on the breakup. And a 3-year-old boy saves his grandmother's life with a quick thinking call to 911.
What's wrong?
Mama, shut up.
We'll meet the little hero early this Thursday morning, January 28th, 2010. Good Thursday morning from New York. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
And I'm Harry Smith.
And we want you to meet Jaden. What a timely lesson little 3-year-old Jaden got. 4 days before he needed this crucial information, his mom, Candace, taught him how to dial 911.
Wow.
So when his grandmother was in trouble, he did it.
Look at him.
And saved her life. And look at that. He looks mighty proud of it.
Wow.
So we'll talk to them ahead this morning. But first, we want to get right to last night's State of the Union address. President Obama spoke to Congress for 70 minutes, promising to do more to create jobs and urging members of Congress on both sides of the aisle not to give up on health care reform. CBS News Chief White House correspondent Chip Reed has more. Good morning, Chip.
The news to talk about this morning. Erica Hill is at the news desk. Good morning, Erica.
Harry, good morning. This morning, more news from Toyota, the car maker announcing it is extending its recall now to Europe. This after it expanded the recall here in the U.S. late yesterday. The European recall also involves sticking gas pedals. It's unclear, though, just how many vehicles are involved overseas. But we can tell you the additional recall in this country targets over 1 million cars and trucks with gas pedals that could become caught on the floor mat. Now, among the affected models here, the Highlander, Corolla, Venza, Matrix, and the Pontiac Vibe. Meantime, Avis Car Rental announcing it will remove 20,000 Toyotas from its fleet. Hertz is also temporarily halting Toyota rentals, while General Motors and Ford are seizing on the opportunity for new business, offering incentives for Toyota owners to switch to their vehicles with trade-in and lease specials. And speaking of morning, the company reporting its first annual profit in 4 years. Ford says it made $2.7 billion in 2009. A Haitian teenager who survived 15 days buried in a collapsed house in Port-au-Prince is being treated this morning aboard a French hospital ship. The 17-year-old girl suffering from severe dehydration and a broken leg. Doctors say she was near death, but they are hopeful she will recover. And it has a name now, the iPad. Apple generating plenty of buzz still this morning. Steve Jobs introducing the tablet, which is expected to combine internet functions, ebook, video, gaming functions. Jobs calling it Apple's next mega hit. The real test, though, will come in March when it goes on sale. The least expensive model expected to sell for about $500. And some wild video from Turkey this morning. A dump truck, it's dumpster raised. Check this video out here. As you can see right there, look at that. Slams into a footbridge in Istanbul. It happened on Monday. The action all caught on surveillance camera. There it is again. One person on the bridge fell to the ground. 2 others escaped without injury. Amazing there wasn't more. The driver told police the dumpster just flew up suddenly while he was driving. The perils of driving a dump truck, apparently. I had no idea, Dave Price.
Honey, did something just happen?
What was that? I think something flew off the roof.
I heard a noise. Lower the volume.
Yeah.
Good morning to you, Erica. Why don't we walk over to the...
Howdy. There's folks out there.
How you doing?
All right. How you doing? All right. Welcome back to the Early Show.
Coming up, we're going to meet Jaden Boley, a remarkable 3-year-old who knew just what to do when he saw his grandma fall down at home. He was alone with her in the house. And just 4 days before, he'd received such an important lesson from his mom, Candace, and he handled it like a champ. We're going to talk to both of them in just a couple of minutes.
He's a cutie. Also, in the eyes of Conan O'Brien fans, Jay Leno.
Thanks a lot, Dave. I'm here with Jaden Boley. How old are you, Jaden? 3. just 3, and he already knows not only his 1, 2, 3s, but more importantly, his 911. We're going to hear his incredible story when we come back on The Early Show on CBS. Hey, that is you. In this morning's Health Watch, a little boy's life-saving 911 call. 3-year-old Jaden Boley of Maple Shade, New Jersey, was with his grandmother last Friday when she passed out. Listen to what he did next.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Mama's sick.
What's wrong?
Mama's sick.
What's wrong with her?
Her blood sugar.
Her blood sugar?
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you? 3?
Turns out it wasn't her blood sugar, it was a stroke, but luckily because of Jaden, the paramedics got there just in time, and Mom, Patricia, is in stable condition. Jaden is here this morning with his mom, Candace Robbins, as well as our own Dr. Jennifer Ashton. Good morning to the 3 of you.
Good morning.
Jaden, can you give me a little high five? Because that was awesome. So, Candace, when did you teach Jaden to call 911?
4 nights before it happened.
4 nights. What possessed you to do that all of a sudden?
He just listened to my heartbeat, and I said, Jade, if you don't hear it, you know what you do, and that was that.
So what exactly did you tell him when you taught him? How did you teach him?
I told him, I said, if you don't hear my heartbeat or if somebody falls or anything, you have to dial 911, hit the green button, and just tell them you need help. He said, okay.
And you taught him just that once?
Yes, that once.
Could you, 4 days later, were you thinking, how bizarre that I decided, something inside me told me to teach him this?
It's like God sent.
I know, unbelievable. Okay, so Grandma falls down, Jaden, and what did you do?
I just taught the taps.
You what?
I just taught the taps.
Okay.
Call the cops.
You called the cops? How did you do that?
By issuing 911.
You remembered what your mommy taught you?
Uh-huh.
And what did you tell the lady when she answered the phone?
I don't know.
I think you said, Mom's sick, right? Which was incredible, Jen, that he was able to stay so calm and composed and have that instinct to do that.
Look, it's hard even for adults to maintain composure when things like this happen, but it's so important for everyone to understand that a loss of consciousness, especially when it occurs in an out-of-hospital setting, whether it's from a heart attack, a stroke, internal bleeding, it is so important to activate the 911 system as soon as possible because every second matters, and you did such a good job.
You did, because if he wouldn't have called so quickly and they wouldn't have come so quickly, this could have had a different ending.
Absolutely. So, I mean, he is literally a role model for everyone. Again, not just children, but adults.
Yeah. So what should every child know?
Well, the most important thing is that they know that it's only for emergencies and really when to use it. If someone's unconscious, if they're choking, if they're bleeding, if they can't wake up. Because, again, children don't understand what unconscious means. They need to know where they live, their address, and they need to know that they're doing the right thing by calling an adult, and they need to stay calm, that help will be coming.
Did you see Mom yet in the hospital?
No.
You haven't seen it?
Yes.
He did? What did she say to him?
That he's her angel.
He is. You are an angel. Good job, Jaden.
He's a little hero.
Thanks a lot to all of you for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, up next, Jay Leno. Thank you. My pleasure. Jay Leno turns the tables. Actually, Oprah turns the tables on Jay. We'll have that when we come back.
Let things cool down.
CBS Health Watch, sponsored by Benefiber, a better you from the inside out. That's the beauty of Benefiber.